Have you ever found yourself lost in the enchanting mystery of Atlantis? That fabled island, teeming with technological marvels and moral lessons, captured in the vivid imagination of ancient times? Well, today we dive headfirst into unraveling the reality, or perhaps the fiction, of Plato's Atlantis. Was it a historical utopia wiped out by a cataclysmic event? Or was it simply a philosophical metaphor? To find out, make sure you watch to the very end. Our journey begins over 2,000 years ago with the great Greek philosopher Plato. It was Plato who first described Atlantis in his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. Now, let me set the scene. According to him, Atlantis was a sprawling island kingdom located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we know today as the Strait of Gibraltar. Its cities were thriving with opulence. Its people embodied a mix of advanced technological prowess and unmatched military strength. But, and here's the twist, Atlantis also slowly succumbed to moral decay, greed, and corruption. You see, even in its greatest glory, the seeds of its own destruction were being sown. Plato claimed Atlantis was destroyed in a single day and night due to a catastrophic natural disaster. Earthquakes and floods, perhaps divine retribution, wiped it off the map. But why did Plato write this story? Was it his attempt to guide humanity using the Atlantis saga as a stark warning against hubris? Or was it an account of a real, lost civilization? We'll get to that question in a bit, but for now, let's understand the significance of Plato's perspective. To truly appreciate the story of Atlantis, we must place it in its historical context. The dialogues Timaeus and Critias were written during a time of flourishing Greek philosophy, where myths and allegories often served as teaching tools. In Plato's narrative, the city of Atlantis becomes a stand-in for the moral degradation that occurs when a society loses its virtuous anchors. It's worth noting, many scholars believe Atlantis was never meant to be literal history, but rather an allegory, much like his famous allegory of the cave. Yet, the allure of Atlantis didn't stop with Plato. Over the centuries, many thinkers, authors, and even adventurers have been captivated by the story, each adding their theories and interpretations. From Renaissance theorists pondering its authenticity to 19th century treasure hunters seeking sunken proof, Atlantis has stirred imaginations like few other legends. Now, let's bring the intrigue into modern times. Have archaeologists found tangible evidence that Atlantis truly existed? That's a complex question, and unfortunately, a straight yes or no answer eludes us. Some believe that remnants of the actual city might lie beneath the depths of the Mediterranean Sea or off the coast of Spain. Others conjecture Atlantis could have been inspired by the ancient Minoans, a once thriving civilization on the island of Crete. You see, the Minoans had advanced engineering, art, and trade networks. However, they were wiped out by a volcanic eruption in Santorini, eerily similar to the cataclysm Plato described. Meanwhile, others argue Atlantis might have existed in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. In fact, the very name Atlantic is derived from the myth. What if, amidst the migrations of ancient civilizations, the city was swallowed up by rising sea levels or tectonic shifts? Scientists studying plate tectonics point out that continents and islands have been shifting and sinking for millions of years, giving rise to the possibility that Atlantis, or something like it, was real. But wait, there's more. Pseudoscientific theories have made waves of their own. Some fringe historians believe Atlantis was a hub for extraterrestrial visitors, arguing its technology surpassed anything found in the ancient world. Although these claims are widely debunked or dismissed, they demonstrate the extent to which Atlantis sparks debates and stretches the imagination. And that brings us to its cultural impact. The tale of Atlantis didn't just stay confined to scholars and skeptics. Over the years, this lost civilization has deeply influenced literature and art. Think of Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, where Atlantis plays a central role, or Disney's animated movie, Atlantis, the Lost Empire, which brought the mystery to younger generations. Its concept even seeps into modern video games and pop culture. Writers and producers endlessly explore the idea of a technologically superior civilization that tragically collapses. Why? Because Atlantis taps into something universal, our fear of losing everything we have due to our own flaws. It's a cautionary tale as much as it's a tragedy. Imagine this, a utopian society filled with innovations lost to time and only whispered about in echoing myths. Isn't that theme timeless? From the Roman Empire's fall to stories of sunken pirate ships brimming with treasure, Atlantis symbolizes humanity's fascination with lost glory. It also reminds us of one simple truth. What we build today can be erased tomorrow if we don't preserve it with humility and care. But let's wrap it all together. After exploring Plato's accounts, historical contexts, scientific perspectives, and its cultural reverence, one thing becomes clear. Atlantis is more than just a place. Whether real or fictional, it's an idea, a powerful metaphor about human potential and vulnerability. Its eternal appeal lies not in whether it existed, but in what it teaches us about our society and ourselves. Before we conclude, I'm leaving you with a question that might change how you see the world. What if the story of Atlantis isn't about the past at all? What if it's about our future? Will humanity learn from its allegorical downfall, or are we unknowingly repeating the cycle? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because we'd love to hear your perspective. If you're intrigued by such mysteries and legends, give us a like and subscribe to stay updated with more exciting tales from our series. Don't let this be the only video you watch about unraveling human history's riddles. You don't want to miss what we have lined up next. Thank you for joining me on this captivating journey through the ages. Until next time, may your curiosity guide you to places unknown.